Thank you, Mr. President. I rise to speak in favour of the motion from my colleague, the Honourable Tammy Franks. This proposal for a parliamentary inquiry into live music comes after the debate about the Crown and Anchor has really exposed some of the challenges that our live music venues face. As I indicated at the time when we were dealing with that debate, one of the big challenges, of course, has been planning laws, the lack of protection for our heritage buildings, and I'm really pleased that the Parliament has dealt with that. But there are lots of other challenges that live music faces in our state, and one need to only look at the closure of venues that we have seen in recent years. Those challenges were magnified during COVID, but we've seen the closure of the Producers on Grenfell Street, the Tivoli on Perry Street, Enigma closed after operating for nearly 25 years, the King's Head, once the stomping ground for the original lineup of the Master's Apprentices, which rehearsed in the pub's back shed, that has been closed down. The Wright Street Hotel has also been put on the chopping block, of course, and that's closed down. The Edinburgh Castle on Curry Street. I have some good memories of that hotel back when it was a gay venue back in the early 2000s. I used to go there a bit then. It's closed, it's reopened a few times. Sadly, that has also fallen by the wayside. That closed back in 2018, and it had been licensed since 1837. And then, of course, the Austral, which has faced challenges through planning. Now, I acknowledge that as a result of the bill that passed the Parliament the other day, there will be protection for some of those remaining live music venues. Some of our iconic venues potentially could get protection. That will be a decision that the Minister will make in terms of those that meet the criterion that he establishes. But that could theoretically ensure we don't have the problems that have been faced by pubs like the Austral, for instance, where they had a development pop up next to them, and in effect that meant that their business model was no longer viable. But there are other challenges that live music venues face, and indeed the arts community face more broadly in our state. The need for more government funding is one challenge. But I know also the Honourable Tammy Franks has spoken previously about some of the peculiarities that exist in liquor licensing laws, for instance, and the impact that that can have on business operations. So this is a really worthwhile committee, and I'm very pleased to hear that it has broad support across the Parliament, and very much look forward to hearing about the issues that come to light, and having an opportunity for the Parliament to look at the recommendations and see what can be done to ensure that we make Adelaide and our state a place that really celebrates live music and the arts well into the future.